Coming up on this edition of Reel Fishy Jobs, I'm a guide in the middle of nowhere, so it's out of the fire and into the frying pan. For generations, adventure seekers have been flocking to the remote wilds of northwestern Ontario. It's one of the finest destinations for extreme freshwater fishing anywhere in the world. After landing at the Thunder Bay Airport, I get on a smaller plane for the short flight to my destination, the remote town called Sioux Lookout, Ontario. Anglers unfamiliar with the region would be foolish to attack the seemingly endless number of lakes and tributaries without hiring a guide. Not only is it safer to explore the fishery with a guide, you're guaranteed to have the time of your life. I've made this spectacular journey because I've been hired as a freshwater fishing guide. My new boss is Jody Morin, co-owner and operator of Anderson's Lodge.
We were established in 1942. We're just outside the town of Sioux Lookout. We've got a resort that accommodates 60 people. We do everything to make sure that they're feeling comfortable in the cabin, that they're having a great time while they're there, that they're catching fish, and they'll come back because of that.
Hey, listen, I've come a long way for this adventure. What are you going to have me do up here?
Well, we're going to have you learn how to be a fishing guide.
Cool. Walleye is what you're most famous for, though, right?
Walleye is the #1 up here.
Perfect.
Yeah. But that's not all we're going to do.
Of course not.
No, we're going to teach you how to do a traditional shore lunch, the Anderson's Lodge way.
Oh, perfect.
Open fire on the shoreline.
Love to cook.
Fresh fish.
Love it.
And you're going to do it all.
I love it.
After you're done learning the shore lunch,
Yep.
learning how to catch all those fish,
Yep.
you're going to have to go out in the boat with 4 of our most seasoned guides and prove to them that you can actually do it.
Test.
Of course. You have to wear this,
My uniform?
the uniform. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Sweet. My new job entails guiding clients in a lake system that I've never fished. I'm intimidated, to say the least. The season's been open here at Anderson's Lodge for a while. There are no days off for guides, are there?
Absolutely none. I mean, we're going to fish no matter what. We're on Big Vermilion Lake, and we're going to fish for some lake trout and smallmouth bass.
On our way to the first spot, Jody tells me that we'll be aiming to catch 5 species of fish in one day. I think this is a job that I could get used to. Jody, on our way out here, we passed probably 50 different islands on Big Vermilion Lake.
Yep.
Why this one? What do you look for when guiding clients for lakers?
Lake trout tend to be a bit more of a structure fish, so you're looking for different drop-offs. 20-foot flats today is what we're going to target for these fish.
I've never targeted lake trout before. I like this.
Yep.
There's a fish.
That hit that, eh?
He whacked it. Unbelievable. I can't believe this. Less than 2 minutes, my second cast. He's dogging me down. Jody's guiding pass comes out quick. He grabs the net as soon as I'm hooked up. Call it guide instinct.
You got a good trout on there.
Oh, he is a nice fish. Are you kidding me? First laker of the day. All I can do is laugh. What a fish. It is 22 inches. Silvers, pinks, purples, and that tiger pattern is just, can't beat it. Sometimes nature is just too awesome. Jody, what I love about your organization is that you don't simply hire any Joe off the street, do you? Your guides are actually excellently qualified fishermen.
They are. We hire guys that can communicate, that can help the guests out in the boat. They're as much a teacher while they're out here as they are a fishing guide.
Oh, and that's what I love about it so far is I've never targeted lake trout before. Now I can take a little bit of knowledge that I learned from you as a guide to my home lake.
Yeah, I mean, these guys do this every day and they know how to
fish.
They know how to do it, so let me get the net for you.
Would you please?
Trout.
Third cast, second fish. Now you really can't see down a lake, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bigger fish. All right, we're just gonna make you famous and we're gonna let you go. Having never targeted Lakers before, I'm amazed in their strength and stamina. Pure fighters. Jody fills me in.
They're nuts. I mean, they're doing everything they can to stay away from the boat. They like the bottom. When you get them near the top of the water, near the boat, they'll do everything they can, and they'll roll, get the line all twisted up on you, and
They're scrappers.
they are scrappers. They're a good fighting fish.
The fish started hitting fast and furious when we arrived, but it's been about a half an hour since we've had a hit. As a guide, I have to keep catch frequency in mind all the time. Jody, we've been here about an hour and a half. We've picked up 7 fish total.
Yep.
But everything's sort of stopped.
It's been 20, 30 minutes probably since we've gotten our last fish. So as a guide, you got to make the call. The wind's maybe picking up. I'm gonna go find another spot and try it out.
Well, let's make that call. Let's go.
Let's go.
Off we go to a new location, one of Jody's tried and true smallmouth spots. The rain has let up for now and the water is so calm and clear, we can actually sight fish for the bass. Jody, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fish.
Yeah.
Jody, this is an absolute thrill of my lifetime. I grew up fishing for smallmouth bass, but I've never been in a situation where I can sight fish them. This is unbelievable.
Isn't it something?
Is he still looking at it? I can't see him.
Yeah, he's still looking at it. Look at them all.
He's got it in his mouth, man. This is so great. Oh, there's one following. Throw a jig out. One in behind it. Got him?
Got him.
Yeah. The female and the male. I love it. Bingo.
Double header.
Did we ever? Double header.
Fatty. I think I got the guy.
Standing. And after the double header, we decide to head back to shore and make our way to Lac Sioux on our quest for 5 species. But on Jody's last cast, something hit and hit hard. Good fish?
Yeah, it's a good fish.
Dude, it's dogging you. Are you kidding me?
It's a big fish.
You know when the owner of the company's giggling like a schoolgirl? That it's a big fish.
That's a heavy fish. It's a musky.
We switch nets here.
Yeah, musky.
I can't believe you still have this fish on. You've got 6-pound test line on and no leader. Fishing with a jig.
That's right. Right there.
Musky in the hole.
Awesome.
I can't believe
Look
you
at that.
landed that fish. Let's take her up for a quick look. Get her back.
Nice fish.
That is a great fish. Fishing for smallmouth on a jig.
Always get the incidental musky. Woo! Fish doesn't want to stick around.
Was it something you said? I can't wait to get to Lac Sioux. Those northerns and walleye aren't going to catch themselves. I'm learning to be a fishing guide at Anderson's Lodge in Northern Ontario. I've learned lots with my mentor Jody in Big Vermilion Lake. And after hooking lake trout, smallies, and a surprise muskie, we're moving on to Lac Sioux. I'm excited because we're riding in Anderson's Lodge's custom-made 21-foot Stanley boats. Jody started me off slow with the small aluminum boat, but now it's time to learn how to be a guide for up to 6 people at one time. We're here, the rods are ready to go. Do we just start fishing?
No, first thing you got to do is just make sure that your guests are comfortable, that their gear's ready to go, and we got to get our boat ready.
Jody, what's the first thing you want me to do?
We're going to have to get our bait and get it into our minnow buckets.
Okay. What kind of minnows are these?
We're using base minnows.
start fishing.
You start fishing.
This is insane.
Oh, yeah,
Are you kidding me? It didn't even get to the bottom. I can't believe it. 10-second drop. First fish of the day. Look at that.
Nice fish. Every fish in the boat has to get measured.
Gotcha.
And so these slot boxes are very convenient for that. You basically lay the fish down in the slot box.
Yep.
And pinch his tail, and there's a 16.5-inch walleye. There's a slot size of 18 and 21 inches,
Yeah.
which you have to let go.
Okay.
So this is going to be a type of fish you're going to have for shore lunch. Now there's another regulation that's unique to Lac Sioux, and that's called it's a keep and kill regulation. That regulation requires you to kill any fish that you're going to keep, which reduces the amount of culling.
Right.
Because walleye aren't as hardy as, let's say, a bass, where you can keep a certain size bass and then release it. If you do that to a walleye, it'll die.
Kill it.
Yeah. We are going to take it and just snap the neck on it.
Okay.
You want to do that. You don't want to let your guest do it. There's potential for injury.
Right.
So essentially, you're going to just take your fingers, put it behind the neck here,
Yeah.
and just peel the head back.
Gotcha.
And
that
then
fish is now dead.
It's ready to go into the box.
Okay. 7 seconds into the first one. I
First
love
one.
this job already, man. I know anglers are notorious exaggerators, but believe me when I say I've never had such an incredible run on a single species in my life. In just an hour, Jody and I slammed more than 50 walleye. Non-stop. It's every cast.
Every cast.
You're getting pretty good at this guiding thing, don't you?
I think you're doing pretty good.
Does Lac Sioux make the job of a fishing guide easy? Or is Jody the greatest fishing guide who ever lived? That is the best one of the day.
It is.
23 3/4 inches, Jody.
Beautiful.
That would you come to Northwestern Ontario for? That is a wonderful walleye. And can you believe it's not even a trophy? It's a trophy in my eyes. This is awesome. That's 4 species down. We've been having so much fun, we've lost track of time. And with some tasty walleye on ice, we decide that it's finally time to eat.
We're going to do what is famous at Anderson's Lodge, and that's a traditional fish shore lunch.
Awesome. You mean we get to eat?
We get to eat.
Jody, what do you look for in a perfect spot for shore lunch?
Looking for a place where you can get your boats up easy,
Right.
where the guests can get out of the boat safely without hurting themselves, where it's flat, where there's lots of wood.
To be a guide at Anderson's Lodge, you're more than simply a fishing guide. You're an adventure guide. A shore lunch of fresh fish caught the same day is a very special experience, and it's a big part of what makes Anderson's Lodge a unique destination for anglers. If I'm going to be successful at this job, getting this meal right is as important as getting my clients hooking fish. Jody, the oil's on. Is it hot enough?
Well, we're going to check and see, take a little bit of the breading, splatter in the pan. That's sizzling.
That's good.
You're going to take 4 fish out of the pail,
Yeah.
put them in your bag, and then make sure you trap lots of air in there, so you got a nice bubble. Shake them up real good, and then you take your fish out of the bag.
What's the coating?
This is a mix that's done in-house.
Oh,
It's our own ingredients and no preservatives. It's great stuff.
Smells great.
It's wonderful. It doesn't get any fresher than that. I mean, you're eating it right that day, right on shore, and you cannot replicate the flavor and the taste at home. It's got to be done outside on an open fire.
Oh, does that ever smell good? You place the fish skin side down so it doesn't curl up and cooks evenly. Baked beans, niblet corn, spuds, and onions, and of course fresh caught walleye. It truly is a lunch fit for a king. I can't wait to get back out on the water for our 5th species of the day, the incomparable northern pike. I'm being trained to be a fishing guide in northwestern Ontario by Anderson's Lodge co-owner Jody Morin. He promised me my training run would be a 5-species day. We've already done 4, and I've learned how to make the famous Anderson's Lodge shore lunch. There's one thing left to do on this incredible training day: target the legendary northern pike.
We're going to be casting up into the stumps. It's a very shallow bay,
Yeah.
and that's characteristics of finding northerns.
So as the guide, how do I manage this big
You get on the kicker and you're going to back troll the shoreline all the way around, and by doing it that way, you're going to be able to control the boat and get in and out as close to shoreline as you need to. and the whole key there is that you're giving your guests ample opportunity to hit every little segment of that shoreline.
Jody, as a guide with multiple clients on the boat at any given time, what's your personal strategy on ensuring that you get the right bait in the water?
Get everybody in the boat using something different, and we'll find that maybe consistently somebody's getting all the fish.
Yeah.
And so then once that happens, we'll get everybody to switch up to whatever's producing.
Jody, so many people use fishing as their form of recreation. Man, it's your job. Do you still have the passion for it you did when you were a kid or when you first started?
What drew me into the business was my passion, my love for fishing. And if you don't love doing this, then it's pretty tough to do it, you know? Oh, there it was, yeah! Oh. Holy, has he ever had a run?
Under Jody's careful eye, I seem to be placing the boat perfectly. The Lac-Sioux Northerns are plentiful and eager to slam lures once you found them. The fish today are incredibly aggressive, and I'm seeing things I've never seen before. Look what he just spit out, a sucker. See what he just threw up? Over here. I've never seen so many pike jump into a boat. It's a fitting way to celebrate the 5th species of the day and the conclusion of my crash course in Northwestern Ontario guiding.
That's a heavy fish.
It feels like I've got something very big on the end of my line. This will be something I will tell my grandchildren. Are you kidding me? This might actually be the biggest northern pike I've ever caught.
Ready?
Oh, I don't know, let me get out of the way here. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's a huge pike.
That is the largest northern I have ever caught, ever. You think it's gonna be a...
Master angler? I think you're probably gonna get a patch today.
Let's take a look. The Master Angler program rewards anglers for catching and releasing giant fish of all 5 species. 41.
41 inches.
That is a Master Angler pike from Anderson's Lodge in Northwest Ontario. I am so excited, I am shaking. Gonna leave?
Yes.
Great, I'm gonna put it back now.
Yeah.
This might need to be revived a bit. Now, I can shake your hand.
Right on.
You can't get one of these every time you come. You have to work for them.
You do.
At Anderson's Lodge, the guides here are the ones that can put you on fish of a lifetime. Unbelievable. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
The buzz from my 41-inch Master Angler pike is just starting to wear off as I realize tomorrow is the big day. I'm taking out 4 of Anderson's finest guides on a day of fishing and shore lunch, and it's up to me to make sure they have a day like I did. The pressure is building.
You're on the hook for it tomorrow. 4 guides in the boat, proof's in the pudding.
I'm in Northwestern Ontario at Anderson's Lodge. I've been hired to work as a guide in some of the finest freshwater fishing lakes in the world. Yesterday, my mentor Jody guided me to my first ever 5 species day. I've learned a lot. But is it enough to impress my first ever clients? All right, so I can't tell you how intimidated I am right now. We all know Jody. We've got Rick, Tim, and Sean. These are 4 of Anderson Lodge's finest guides. First thing first, what do you guys want to fish for?
Things are turning nicer. I think today is a great walleye day.
Let's go find some walleyes and maybe get something for some lunch, huh?
Excellent.
I spent the night studying the Lac-Sioux map and brushing up on everything I learned from Jody. I don't want to be stumped by any questions they may test me with.
Do you know where we're heading to, bud?
Yeah.
How far of a drive we got?
20 minutes. So we've got minnow bucket up front, minnow bucket up back. If 2 of you want to go up front, 2 up back, I'll move us out to about 9-10 feet of water, and you're just going to vertical jig. I'll keep you on the spot, okay? There's a lot of things to keep in mind when you've got 4 different people fishing 4 different baits in the boat. The most important one is boat control. We've got the wind blowing us into shore, but I have to position the boat such that everybody's got a shot to catch a fish. Number 2 is that there's lures and hooks flying all over the place. You need to keep your eye and keep your people separated enough that you're going to reduce the chance of a hookup. Hey guys, there's an eagle over there. So we're here fishing walleye, and I've got 4 guides in the boat, and I'm having trouble. I'm really feeling the pressure on this because I can't get them on fish, and it's driving me crazy. If I don't pick up something soon, it's time to go. Things are going from bad to embarrassing. I've got to turn this thing around. It's probably the most fish I'll ever catch at one time. Always keep an eye on your minnow bucket, right? Guides keep things fun and lighthearted even when the fishing slows a bit. It's part of the complete experience. Hopefully this next spot takes the pressure off. Finally, I've got the fellas on a fish, and it's a nice one to start us off. But we still need fish for lunch. Another one. As the fish count jumps up, our lunch cooler fills and the boys are having a great time. I can see why being a guide can be one of the best jobs in the world. Well, they're here, boys. Where there's one, there's lots of fun. It's very fulfilling to see other people have so much fun out of your own efforts and expertise. Being a fishing guide at Anderson's Lodge would be any angler's dream job. All right, guys, we got 6 fish on the ice. Who's hungry? It's gonna be like this, is it? Anybody bring any matches? And finally, the trickiest part of the test, cooking the famous Anderson's Lodge lunch for men who do it themselves every day. I'm feeling the pressure again, and I'm feeling jealous. It's like I'm stuck inside doing chores while the other kids get to fish. I don't want to lose my concentration here. I want this to be a brilliant meal. And I think it will be. Jody taught me well. The fellas aren't saying a word. Silence is golden. They can't stop eating. That tells me I passed the test. Anderson's Lodge does it right. The guides here are pros, they're safe, and they will put you on fish of a lifetime. You know what? Being a guide up here in Northwestern Ontario, I love this job.